What's up, guys? This is Michael with Tone Nerds, and we are here with the great Ariel Posen. Ariel, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Doing well, doing well. We're here at Sundown at Granada, beautiful venue, Dallas, Texas. Some things to know about Ariel. You guys probably already know this if you're in guitar world at all, but this guy's an incredible guitar player. One of the best slide players I've ever heard.
Oh,
amazing, yeah. I love the pinky slide, the rock slide's killer. But he has one of the best heads of hair of any guitar player I've ever met as well. We're gonna get some guitar questions for you though.
Okay.
Number one, who is on your guitar Mount Rushmore? 4 guys or girls that you would put at the top. It could be, maybe it's somebody who just personally inspired you, or maybe it's just great guitar players.
Yeah, I think Mount Rushmore would need to be bigger. I can't just pick 4.
Fair enough. How many do you think you need?
It's really tough. Like I've gone on record many videos. There's a Canadian, a modern day cat. The last 20 years he's been making, or more probably, but a guy named Kevin Bright. He's kind of one of my favorite guitar players. Like specifically, like really inspired the slide stuff for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't be where I am or who I am as a guitar player without all these other guitar players. And it was never just one. So I mean, I'd have to go like in order of appearance of what originally made me want to play guitar. You know, it was the Beatles first. So I'd have to have a 3-headed George, Paul, and John.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And then it wasn't until I really listened to Stevie Ray Vaughan for the first time where I was like, I'm gonna take guitar seriously now.
Yeah.
In terms of like impact of like as a growing kid, it went in steps of like Beatles, and then I'd say Stevie, and then I'd say guys like someone like Robin Ford was extremely big.
No, that's a great
one. I was really into, it's a tie between, I'll just go with Doyle Bramhall second.
Okay, Doyle Bramhall, all right.
One favorite of mine, since we're in Texas.
Let's say you're going to the studio. You can only bring one guitar, one amp, one pedal. What's it going to be?
Well, biasedly, I would take my signature guitar, which we just announced a few months ago.
Yep.
The whole point of that is that I tried to design a guitar that would kind of do all the things I would ever need it to.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as only one thing. That's why these questions don't subscribe to these questions, people.
This is entrapment.
Exactly. It doesn't work this way. Obviously, I like playing 2-rock amps, but if it was only, it's a very clean amp. So in the studio, you know, you might need something with a bit more
hair on it.
But if I do get one pedal, you know, obviously an amp like that has pretty good reverb. Ideally, I'd love to have something to control dynamics and compression on something like that. So it makes it tough. It would have to be some kind of overdrive, I guess. Otherwise, my other choice would be something more like a Princeton or a Deluxe style thing.
Yeah.
And then you could really crank that, and then maybe a fuzz or something like that.
Okay, yeah. Princeton's are killer. So we had some people share some hot takes on our page. So we're gonna come out guns a-blazing here. We're gonna share, now to be clear, this is not Ariel's takes, all right? These are takes we're reading off the internet, he's responding to them. We got in some trouble in the past because we responded to some hot takes and people thought they were our takes. It did not go well for us. Tone wood is a myth for electric guitars. It's the quality of electronics and the playing style.
I mean, if you really get granular, there is a difference, and there is, like, in my opinion, there are elements to wood and the electronics, of course, like it's huge.
Right.
I'm a subscriber to like the hands, you know. So I mean, like you get an amazing player, or just anyone that really has a true voice. They're gonna sound the same or like themselves on any kind of wood, whether it's good or shit, you know.
Right.
It's not what kind of car are you driving, what kind of engine is in it. It's not what kind of rims or what kind of wheels or what's the horsepower. It's who's driving. That's really what it kind of makes way more a difference to me.
All right, next one. Ooh, this is getting very specific. Tim Henson is a one-trick pony, and if you've heard one of his songs, you've heard them all.
No, I'm honestly not invested enough to know.
No, okay, got it.
But I know that he's a badass.
Yeah,
amazing.
oh, he's killer. Yeah, killer. I don't know.
And I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure
right.
there's a bunch of variety. Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree with you on that. All right, pickup swaps like a stock humbucker for a boutique one are a complete waste of money. What really comprises tone is amp, speaker, and mic placement.
I mean, I've definitely put in nicer pickups to a guitar, and did I notice a difference? I think so, or did I just convince myself that I noticed a difference?
Right.
Maybe, but did it inspire me? Did I maybe play differently because I thought that it sounded nicer to my ears? I'm kind of exaggerating. I have definitely heard and felt the difference of like higher end versus lower end pickups. And
yeah,
there is a difference, of course.
For the last 10 years, the only reason to gig with a real amp is aesthetic.
Disagree.
As a man playing through 2-Rock tonight.
Well, just a guy still playing through amps.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a thing.
No, I agree.
I have nothing against. We live in a time where it's never been better. Gear has never been better.
Yeah.
If you wanted to play direct,
Facts.
it's amazing now. Some people, if you're just kind of old school, and trust me, I'd love to not travel with an amp, but I kind of, my sound depends on pushing an amp and specifically headroom and dynamics. My only gripe with like the digital stuff, and it's already there and it'll only get better. It's just like the dynamics and how it feels to get those little nuance things isn't quite the way I feel I get it from an amp.
Yeah.
I think the people that still choose to play amps are like the ones that truly have grown up spending their whole lives playing amps. And like you get it, and like a lot of younger folks who have grown up in their pivotal age of like learning and like even being interested in sounds and gear had all this stuff available, like Kempers and Quad Cortex and all these plugins that are so good now. So it's like, well, this is just what I'll use. This is great.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It makes a lot. And then like if you're like a working cat who's like on pop gigs and stuff like that, most of those people are on modelers and those digital things because you don't have a choice, and like it's for the greater good of the stage and keeping stage volume down. Like I use a lot of those neural DSP plugins at home sometimes. Like it's really good.
Yeah.
And I have been messing around with the Quad Cortex Nano.
Okay.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
I was thinking about using one as like a backup. So if like God forbid the amp blows or something, you have a fail safe. Because my amp is modeled in it. There's an IR.
Right, just for your specific amp. Well, Ariel, thank you for the time.
My pleasure.
Really excited about the show tonight at Sundown in Granada.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, man. Take care. Appreciate it.
Go on.
Yeah.